Welcome, day 3 in the Orlando Tattoo Show. This is Behind the Ink. My name is Caleb, my guy Alex Buda, and we got our first
Good morning.
our first guest, Mr. Tony Davis. How's it going?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Good. Thank you for the opportunity. To interview
Thank
you.
you.
It's a little early, so excuse my my vocal cords.
You mean your
Same
groggy
here,
voice? Your morning voice?
A long night?
No, not really. Actually, I felt much. I had more energy yesterday than the day prior.
Oh, really?
Friday was crazy, especially with Thursday, everybody bringing their stuff, and then Friday, bringing the rest. But
I wasn't here for Thursday, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was crazy. So how's it been?
Good, man. Good. This is our first time in Florida doing a convention, so.
Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome to Florida.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Not the first time in Florida though, but
Where are you from?
Virginia.
Okay,
Yeah.
Virginia. There's a lot of tattoo artists from Virginia.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we're doing a couple of conventions actually in Virginia coming up.
Okay. So what's your experience like here in the Orlando Tattoo Show?
Good, man. Good. A lot of really awesome artists. A lot of genuinely nice people. That's the one takeaway that I have from here. Everyone's super friendly. That's the thing
awesome.
I like.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This is probably gonna be an old joke, right? But because I'm gonna say it over and over again. I thought this was my first time going to an actual tattoo convention. And I thought it was like Ink Master season 1 and 2. Everybody hated each other and just eyeballing and.
Yeah. The very first time I ever went to a convention, it was like that too. But yeah, everyone here has been super friendly.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So what's your style that you like to do?
Watercolor. Watercolor is like my number one.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah, man.
that's probably my favorite. And then traditional and neo-traditional.
Okay.
Neil Tratty?
Yeah.
Tratty.
Actually put in one for the contest too. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
How did that go?
I mean, I didn't place, but ain't no L's, just lessons.
Just lessons. Exactly.
That's all that it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Question, when you started, what did you actually wanted to, like
Like, what did I want to start doing?
yes.
I wanted to start doing traditional. Like, that's what I wanted to do. And then I don't know what happened. I became the watercolor guy at my shop. And it's completely different, too, which is great because American traditional has such structure to it. And watercolor...
Yes. It's very, like, close in a box.
Yeah, I mean, it's very defined. And with watercolor, you can't really define it as well. It's very loose and stuff like that. I like doing a lot of sketch work, things like that. So,
Nice.
That's an awesome
Yeah.
style, man, and it's hard, honestly, to get that.
Oh, you guys got some bangers out here, too, man. Some heavy hitters with that style.
Oh yeah,
Some heavy hitters.
I saw. I don't know if it was you, but I did see. Well, there was a floral competition, and they added watercolor to it. I think
Yeah.
it's just amazing.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
some of the watercolor stuff that I told you yesterday, man. It's the whole. I feel like everyone in the industry, regardless of what style you do, is stepping up that game. You
Yep.
know, everyone here is a heavy hitter.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And anything you got next going on, or any projects, or?
Right now, we got the Anime Ink Con coming up in Richmond. That's going to be really fun. And then after that, we're going to kind of start planning our year for conventions. I think we're going to try and start doing them every like 2 to 3 months, something like that. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This is kind of like our catalyst for kind of jumping off into it. So yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Kind of on the same boat. Hopefully, we see each other again. We
I'm
get to
hoping
a couple
so,
more,
man.
conventions, because this thing is awesome. I'm in awe with it. It's amazing.
And this is something too, man. I didn't expect to see that here. Is stuff like this. I think this is rad. Like I love
awesome.
this, and it's that personality where you get to sit back and talk to artists.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's what I enjoy doing. So.
Yeah, and the good thing about this, especially for myself, like I said, in tattoo years, I'm probably in the womb still. 3-year vet.
Oh, okay. What's your style?
So I'm still discovering, but I really want to get into black and gray realism. I think it's just amazing. It's hard. It's just seeing people with like their loved ones that passed away and stuff like that. I'm like that emotional type of person, I guess. It's just awesome to see just a photo of a person that, or not even that, your favorite artist, or I mean the black and gray realism competition that I saw yesterday was crazy. It was insane.
Oh no, I did the back panel.
Okay.
And with this back piece that I have, And as soon as I saw the others, I was like, oh, okay.
You took a step back. It was like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
wait a
no,
minute.
no.
So that's
But-
how it is. Okay.
But then afterwards, though, you go up to the judges, you thank them, and you say, "How can I improve?" You know, I
Yes.
mean, that's all it is. Stuff like this is all about improvement. You know,
yes.
so
That's
Yes.
how I was.
Yeah.
I was just stuck next to them, just listening to what they were looking into details and stuff, because obviously that helps. You know, if you don't take criticism, then you're not gonna go anywhere. And that's
Exactly.
everything. It
Exactly.
doesn't matter what career you're in. You need some criticism.
a little bit of tough skin. You know,
Yeah,
a
man,
little bit
yeah,
tough skin.
Yeah, failing is the only way we learn.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's like I said, there's no such thing as L's. There's just lessons. That's
just
all it
life
is.
lessons,
That's
yeah.
all it is.
That's
Is
the
life
only
lessons,
L
man.
lesson. Yep.
Yeah. How
So-
about, I'm sorry. How about you? What's your style?
Well, I'm like a jack of all trades. I haven't really picked one.
Yeah.
When I first started, I'm only been 6.5 years,
Oh, okay.
so I'm still new,
Yeah.
fairly new. But when I started, I wanted to do neo-tradi, all color, and then people kept just asking for black and gray, black and gray, black and gray, and then I found a love for black and gray.
That's how it works, though.
But now he see me work because we work together. I do a lot of anime. I do a lot of color. I do a lot of sort of comic book style type of
oh yeah.
art,
Like a pop culture kind of stuff. Yeah.
and I like it. I enjoy it, but I still go back to black and gray. I love doing black and gray. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I have done in portraits here and there.
Yeah.
But it's not something like him that he's like, oh, I love this, I enjoy
Yeah.
it. Portrait, you're very like forced to stay in the portrait.
Yeah.
You change something, you're giving that person a whole nother person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's why I don't mess with it. Is because like, I know I can do like an Audrey Hepburn, right? I can do an Audrey Hepburn portrait, but if you ask me to do your grandma, if a freckle is off place, that's not your grandma anymore.
it's
you
another
know?
person.
And I
That's
respect. That's why I respect that craft, because my brain doesn't think like that, you know.
No,
So-
of course,
hard.
of course.
Yeah.
You're looking at it and you're like, what if I just darken this area a little bit? Or add this here, or do this
And
there.
then you darken it too much, and you're like, pit of your stomach, you know. So
It's like-
yeah.
You know, people come and they're like, "Oh, can you do my baby?" And I'm like, "Man, babies have
Yeah,
there's
oh,
no
God, yeah.
structure to their faces. They're all
Yeah.
the old
And the
how you
old
call
people
it?
too. You know, there's so many. You know.
Yeah, when you're getting those wrinkles in
Wrinkles
there and
and all
stuff
that
like that.
stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, even if you're doing like a dog portrait, you
Yeah.
know, that texture that
exactly.
I saw a dog portrait. I can't remember where it was, but it was the texture that was in that fur, and it was
Yeah.
all black and gray. And you wouldn't think that you could get that kind of texture from black and gray, but I mean, I wish I remember who it was so I could shout him out.
There
but
was
it's
a
crazy.
there was a cat one too. I keep on forgetting the name of it.
The Sphinx, it's the hairless cat.
The hairless
yeah,
cat,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Hairless
yeah.
cat. It
With
was-
the
it was
wrinkles
there.
and everything, that
Yeah.
thing looked amazing, amazing. It's crazy, and the same thing that you guys go for one thing, thinking that you're going there, and then you change. I really want to do realism, but then I saw the new school and the color packing and the especially with pink and it's just crazy. I'm like, damn, I think I want to do that. That looks cool.
So when we did the back panel, the Neotrad, and there's a guy. He's out over here, and his name's escaping me. I'll give him.
Yeah.
I'll
Sure.
let you know later. But he has this back piece that he did, man, and I was like, dude, the saturation on it.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, dude, I'm so impressed with so many people here, so many artists.
It's
here.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But yeah, man. Well, we were talking about, obviously behind the ink is tattoos and music.
Yeah.
If you can say again, what's your go-to song or band or genre you like to listen to the most when you tattoo?
While you work, because you
So-
gotta get in that zone.
Yeah, so a lot of times I'll for clients, sometimes I'll play something on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have something in my AirPods or if I'm playing something, as of late it's been Kendrick.
Can't go wrong with Kendrick, man.
There is this really awesome. Me and my wife, we just came back from Japan. There's this,
Nice.
and while I was there, I wanted to listen to some kind of music from there. There's this rapper by the name of Maddie.
Local artist in
Yeah.
Japan.
There's a rapper by the name of Maddie Soma.
Okay.
And I recommend everyone check him out. It's Maddie,
Maddie
Maddysoma. He is amazing.
There's this one song that came out over here in the States everybody's using. Is
With
it
Megan
him?
Thee Stallion. No, that's Co. So he actually did something with Keith 8. So if you get a
Okay.
chance, check him out too. I listen
Okay.
to a lot of like J Hop and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, Kendrick as of late, and then depending upon Walls of Jericho, old hardcore band from back in the day,
Nice.
Converge. Yeah, a little bit of everything, honestly. So,
That's awesome.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
That's helping me out because I'm trying to make a playlist for all these tattoo artists in Spotify. So for the moment, because I'm Puerto Rican and my thing was reggaeton, so I already have that list. So I'm just trying to make lists for every single tattoo artist that hopefully, if I put a little bit of everything,
So is
they
that what
jam
you,
into it.
Is that what you mainly listen to?
Yeah, that's what I usually, but I listen to everything, honestly. My guy here, he listens to rock and,
Yeah,
I don't mind. I mean,
Favorite bands?
I'm Puerto Rican too, but since little I've been drawn into the rock
Mm-hmm.
scene, so AC/DC, Iron Maiden, all those
yeah.
classic rock.
Yeah.
But then I also like the new stuff as well.
Yeah. What new stuff are you listening to?
we
You know
jam into
what?
that new Linkin Park.
I just went blank. Yeah, we were listening to that new.
I
Linkin
can.
Park.
That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I can't get into it, man.
Don't get me wrong. I like the change.
Yeah. I
But,
mean, Well, I think what it is it's Lincoln. It's not Lincoln Park. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Well, that's
And-
the thing.
And you have a comparison of it's supposed to be this person.
But there's so many bands that also did the same thing. They
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
let's say, like, what was it? It wasn't Whitesnake.
Van Halen's done it and stuff
Van
like that.
Halen's done it, and they did great afterwards.
Yeah, they did great. I don't know. I think it's just.
You gotta start getting used to.
It's
I mean, that's what I'm
who it
saying.
is, you know?
They gotta make money somehow.
I mean,
they gotta
of
get
course,
back
of
at
course.
it.
But I'm that person. If you're listening to it, man, I support it. I like shit like The Cure, The Smiths,
Okay.
80s stuff like that too.
That is true. You know what? That's so funny. I had a client that I was tattooing, and I put on the TV Elvis.
Yeah.
Because I'm an Elvis fan. I like
Oh, hell
I like
yeah.
Elvis music. And he looked at me and he was like, "You're listening to Elvis?" Like, yeah, why not? And then he's like, "You're not that old." I'm like,
I mean,
it
you don't-
does,
yeah,
it,
I
it
mean-
does, I don't. You don't. It doesn't matter if I'm old or not.
I listen to a lot of like Sinatra and crooner music sometimes, man. Like we went up to a place in New York, and like if you're in New York, man, I mean, like you have to listen to stuff like that,
Of
you know,
course,
here
of
and there.
course.
But yeah, so
So yeah, I'm lost over here, but I listen to everything honestly. Like whatever
he
music you
listens
put,
What?
I listen to even country music because I don't really care. Music is music,
We
I
went
go with the
to-
vibe.
yeah.
For tattooing, I can't listen to country music. It's too. It's
So,
in
I
the
get-
background.
I
It's too.
get that.
It's too sad.
I get that.
Country
Listen
music
to,
is a lot about heartbreaking. Heartbreaks.
So listen to stuff like Tyler Childers. Tyler Childers will change your mind on that. It's a really nice bluegrass folk music. Like we're from
Okay.
Virginia, so it's our that's what culture we do have.
Okay,
It's that
okay.
Appalachian culture, But it has that Celtic kind of twang to it and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Yes,
you
yes,
get a
yes.
chance, listen to him. I highly recommend him though.
That's
But we
awesome.
were
Will
we
do,
were at a
will
food
do.
truck last night listening to some flamenco music and dancing around and stuff. So
There you go. Yeah, salsa.
music and art.
Yes.
You know?
Sundays is kind of crazy. I get old on Sundays and I listen to salsa. I don't listen to anything else but salsa.
So
That's
the-
just an old.
I was
school type
trying
of
to
thing.
dance last night, trying to learn how to. I couldn't. No.
Man, you got Puerto Ricans in Virginia, I know, because I got family up there. So
I mean, we do. I just don't have the rhythm. That's the
Hey.
problem.
Well, you gotta
Hey.
get yourself a nice Puerto Rican that can dance, and she got you. She got
To be
you.
honest, I can't. I'm Puerto Rican again, and I can't dance salsa. I have
Oh, really?
I have two left feet.
Okay, so it's not just me.
It's
So,
not just
okay.
you. It's
How about
not
you?
just you.
I was okay until I met my wife, and then I got better at it. I had to
yeah.
catch up. If not,
I mean, I think I got better at everything once I met my wife. so.
there you go. All right, well, Tony.
Lucky guys.
Very much so. Very much so.
So, Tony, where they can find you at?
So I co-own and operate Luna Mall Tattoo Studio. That's in Martinsville, Virginia.
Okay.
It's a small little town. Great community though, filled with wonderful people. My father actually, he did work for the city.
Okay.
Nice.
We're not really known for anything other than NASCAR. We have
Okay.
the oldest track in NASCAR. I think that either it's the oldest or the title. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not into NASCAR.
Got you.
But,
That's still
yeah.
going on over there, the NASCAR there, or is it
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Okay,
NASCAR's
all right,
evidently
good.
a big thing.
So the
Oh no,
track,
no, no! I meant like the track
the
itself.
track is
Oh
the
yeah,
track
yeah,
is
yeah.
still being
It's
used.
a,
That's
yeah.
what he was
Oh yeah,
saying.
no. They have like some 500. I don't keep track of it.
Yeah.
You know, no pun intended.
Nice.
That's awesome,
Oh.
awesome. All right, and what's your social media platform? They can find
So
you?
you can find me on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook at Promise in the Pen.
Awesome.
All one word. So.
All right, Tony. Well, thank you for your
No
time.
problem.
I
Thank you
really
so much, man.
appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thank
Nice
you
to
so
meet
much.
you, man. Whoop.
Thank you, man. Thank
All
you.
right, well, it's Behind the Ink with Tony Davis.